Jean-Claude Van Damme, also known as JCVD, is a Belgian actor and retired martial artist who has a net worth of $30 million. There was a period of time in the late 80s and early 90s when Jean-Claude Van Damme was the man. He was everywhere, in popular action films, at awards ceremonies, on talk shows, and featured on entertainment news programs around the world. The Muscles from Brussels was a bona fide superstar. Jean-Claude Van Damme began practicing martial arts when he was 10 years old and won multiple honors throughout his teens and 20s, culminating in winning the bodybuilding title, Mr. Belgium. By the time he was 21, Jean-Claude was operating a highly profitable gym in Brussels. He was making $15,000 per month. And despite his success, he decided to sell the gym and move to the United States to pursue an acting career. When he arrived in the U.S. in 1982, he spoke very little English and had just $3,000 to his name. For the first few years, he worked as a bouncer and limo driver. He eventually found some acting success with bit parts and background roles in movies. In 1988, he scored a major box office hit with Bloodsport. For the next few years, he released a string of popular action films, including Cyborg, Kickboxer, Double Impact, Universal Soldier, Nowhere to Run, Hard Target, and the massively successful Time Cop. Unfortunately, like many stars before him, he started to fall apart under the influence of drugs. His substance abuse, combined with previously undiagnosed bipolar disorder, briefly derailed his career. By 1998, his projects were being released straight to video only, and he had gone from on top of the world to under a rock. However, he eventually made a full comeback and is once again a popular star and celebrity. Van Damme earned a paltry $25,000 in 1988 for the movie that he then earned around $75,000 for each of the movies Black Eagle, Kickboxer, and Death Warrant. His salary started to jump in the early 1990s when he made $600,000 for 1990. The following year, he made $1.5 million for Universal Soldier. The following year, he made $3.5 million for Hard Target. The following year, he made $5 million for Time Cop. That same year, 1994, Van Damme earned a career-high $8 million for Street Fighter. In 1995, he earned $5 million for Sudden Death. During that run of 1991 to roughly 1995, Van Damme earned around $40 million in base salaries, before taxes. That's the same as around $70 million in today's dollars. Jean-Claude Camille Francois van Varenberg was born in Berchem-Saint-Agathe, Brussels, Belgium on October 18, 1960. He began practicing martial arts at age 10, when his father enrolled him in a Shotokan karate school. This heavily influenced his fighting style, which consists of Shotokan karate and kickboxing. Eventually, at age 18, he earned his black belt in karate. He later took up practicing Taekwondo and Muay Thai, and also took up ballet when he was 16, studying it for 5 years. Van Damme joined the Centre National de Karate, National Center of Karate, when he was 12, where he trained for 4 years and earned a spot on the Belgian karate team. His competitive karate career began in Belgium at age 15. From 1976 to 1980, he compiled a total of 44 victories and 4 defeats in tournament and non-tournament semi-contact matches. He was also a member of the Belgian karate team when it won the European Karate Championship in December 1979. He moved on and began his full contact career in 1977, recording 18 victories and 1 defeat before retiring from competition in 1982. In 1982, at the age of 22. Jean-Claude moved to America with a friend from home to pursue a career in Hollywood, after launching a chain of private gyms in his home country. In 1984, he had bit parts in the movies Monaco Forever and Breakin'. In Breakin', he was a background dancer in the following scene. The movie that launched him into the stratosphere as an action star was 1988's Bloodsport. Filmed in Hong Kong on a $1.5 million budget, Bloodsport went on to earn $50 million at the U.S. box office alone. He subsequently enjoyed starring roles in films like Kickboxer 1989, which was produced by Cannon Films. After the success of his films, Van Damme joined the Cannon Group's lineup of action stars alongside famous names like Chuck Norris, Charles Bronson, Shokosagi, and Michael Dudikoff. His other successful films include Death Warrant, 1990, Lionheart, 1990, and Double Impact, 1991, where he played the dual role of twins Alex and Chad Wagner. His 1992 film, Universal Soldier, was one of the biggest blockbusters of the year, directed by Roland Emmerich. It earned a total of $102 million worldwide, against its relatively modest budget of $23 million. He landed a 3-film deal with Columbia Pictures, which reportedly paid him $3.5 million. His first film from the deal was Nowhere. Jean-Claude Van Damme, also popular as JCVD, is a celebrated martial artist and action hero who rose to fame in the 80s and 90s, appearing in popular action movies and TV shows. The actor's first big break came with the movie Bloodsport, which catapulted his fame to another level. Van Damme earned a $25,000 paycheck for the movie, which solidified his position in the industry. His journey to the Hollywood Walk of Fame began with the movie's success at the box office, and his salary swelled to $75,000 for projects like Kickboxer, Death Warrant, and Black Eagle. The retired movie star has a net worth of $40 million, which is mostly derived from all the projects he was a part of in his prime. The martial artist, born in Brussels, Belgium, in the year 1960, forayed into the world of martial arts at the tender age of 10. His father got him enrolled at a Shotokan karate school, where he learned the style that he is now known for. He joined the Centre National de Karate when he was only 12 and trained for 4 years before making it to the national karate team. He was a celebrated martial artist with over 40 wins and only 4 defeats, even before he stepped into Hollywood.